What's up, Smashers? TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. We're gonna be going over some super funky stuff today. A little bit more complicated video than most days, because we've got we're gonna be talking about scapular mobility and movement of the scapula and shoulder and how it works. But we're gonna be freeing up a nerve called the spinal accessory nerve. Runs down out through the base of the skull, passes underneath that middle scalene muscle, and scalene muscles are super neglected. And listen, believe me, you guys, you probably don't even think you're using them. You use them all the time. Crank that head forward, working on a keyboard, driving, somebody points over there and they go, hey, look at that, and you do this. Because that inch and a half that you just moved brought everything closer? Yeah, no way. But we need to free up that spinal accessory nerve because it controls the SCM, this big strap of muscle right here attaching on the mastoid right here, that sternocleidomastoid, right? Hence the name, sternum, clavicle, mastoid, sternocleidomastoid. And then the other part is that spinal accessory nerve controls the trapezius. So we want to free up that accessory nerve so the trap can move. Then we free up the trap because the trap does elevation, depression, and a whole bunch of other stuff on that scapula. Free up the scapula, and then we're going to get rid of that winged scapula. You guys said you wanted winged scapula stuff? Here you go. This is how it's done. We're going to peel away that serratus anterior, which is what causes that scapula to wing when it's weak, or if there's damage to that long thoracic nerve. Now, if there is damage to that long thoracic nerve, that's a little different, okay? We can't do that. We have to work around that. So there's a little more. So we can strengthen it, we can stretch it, and we're going to free up the trap and the SCM by freeing up the scalenes, by freeing up the spinal accessory nerve, and then strengthening that serratus anterior so that scapula moves right. I know, like a whole bunch of stuff to do. It's like taking it, put it in the hopper for CrossFit, and then just pulling stuff out, seeing what happens. But trust me, this works. Super important. So the first thing we're gonna do, you can see the band behind me. We need to free up that the scalenes. This is funky. So the whole goal when we're doing this is that shoulder has to sit back when we're going through the stretches. It's 3 different stretches. They look really similar. So I'm going to start with the anterior, do the posterior, and then do the middle. And I'm moving my head around so you guys kind of get an idea of what exactly I'm going to be doing. Because you know what? You have a winged scapula, it turns into motor control issues, which turns into shoulder damage, which turns into a lifetime of issues and a shoulder replacement. Nobody needs any titanium hardware unless you're the T-1000 from Terminator, which would be kind of badass, actually. So you're gonna grab a band, and all you're gonna do, all I want this to do, I want to highlight this, because all I want it to do is pull the shoulder back. Now, if you don't have the shoulder mobility to go this side, put it on the rig instead. All you're gonna do is you're gonna drag this arm as far back as you can. So it's dragging the shoulder back. And then now, I know everybody wants to tuck down. That would be the posterior scalene. But first thing we're gonna do is anterior. So you're gonna look up a little bit, and then you're just gonna crank your head over. And you're gonna feel it all down through here. You might feel a little bit down the arm, that's normal. It's not where the nerve goes, but you kind of feel that. That's number 1. You hold it for how long? Normally you're waiting for me to say 2 minutes. This one you can do for 30 seconds. It's a pretty small muscle. That's the anterior, tuck down. That's the posterior. And then look straight ahead, give it a crank, and that's the middle scalene. Now it's that middle scalene that's the critical one, because that's where that spinal accessory nerve passes underneath. So do those 3, that's number 1. Number 2 is, we're gonna take this bar here. You can see I loaded up. Normally I'd use a 35-pound bar because it's more narrow, and it hurts more. Ugh. Yeah, it's so gnarly, huh? Super funky. God, this is awesome. Freaking love Mondays, right? So you're gonna grab the bar, set up some weight on here. It doesn't have to be heavy, just enough that you don't want to lift it. Listen, don't try and lift the bar, that's not the point. You're gonna tack down that trap. So we're gonna unglue this. Take a little bit of a lunge stance like this. Take that trap and peel it down. Stay off the clavicle. Don't try and mobilize a bone. It's trying to stretch your IT band. Don't do that, okay? So tack away underneath here, just like this. Take your head, turn it away, and then just take the arm all the way up. God, this is abysmal. All the way up and all the way down. Diabolical, that's the word of the day. All the way up and all the way down. It's important that you take that chin and tuck it down, because the trap attaches on the nuchal line, the base of the skull. So we want to turn that head and peel away so that trap gets super tight, and just grind it into submission like Gracie's got. You're gonna bring an arm bar just like that. Hold it real tight. Yeah, 2 minutes. You know what? That's number 2. Number 3, you're gonna grab the band here. See? You guys can't even see the band down here. That's why this is so badass. Oh, I swore again, sorry. Oh yeah. I got the funky old, the OG Games shorts on today. All right. We're gonna go like this. So you can see I got the band here. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna, I'm gonna use my bum wing. Oh, this might not turn out so well for me. So you're gonna take the band, loop your wrist around it, hold on. This is the way the hand is gonna be. It's gonna be up behind your back flat. So all we're gonna be doing is dragging the wrist all the way towards the opposite side of the body. So plant the hand. I don't wanna do this, but I'm gonna. And the band is dragging me, oh, that's horrendous, all the way against the rig. All right, that's gonna peel away that serratus anterior, and it's basically retracting that scapula as far as possible. Now to come out of this, unless you have a shoulder issue like me, you wanna just pick up like that. Oh, that's just abysmal. See if I can find a better angle and do that again, because that is a pretty sick mobility. And it's one that most people aren't gonna do right. So, we'll see if I can get it from behind. Don't say anything. All right. So, band here, trust me, you can see me. So band like this. So you can see the band is attached to the rig. And all this is gonna do is drag the arm like this. You're gonna let the band pull your arm tight and drag it in like that. So you're gonna load up that band. Load it up super tight. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And then just fall back. Now the band is pulling that way and it's dragging the arm up under behind me. Now it's not dragging it up, so we're not hitting that long end of that bicep tendon. We're just hitting that serratus anterior. Hang out here for how long? Yeah, dose, baby. Pick up, undo it. So much easier with the good shoulder. All right, so that's gonna peel away that serratus anterior. Now comes the strength part. We wanna build up that serratus anterior. Now serratus anterior does protraction. It's the boxer's muscle, right? Protracts the scapula. So those little bumps that superheroes have under here. And if you're a superhero, you got the bumps. I love it. So you want to get, there's two ways of doing this. You can do a scapula push-up. So just get like this. You're just going to squeeze your shoulder blades together and flare them apart. Squeeze, flare them apart. That's number one. If that's too, if you find yourself cheating too much, bending the elbows, don't do it. Good. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, you're gonna do 2 sets of 10. That's gonna retract and protract the scapula, working on that serratus anterior. And the other thing it's gonna do is unglue that scapula a little bit. You wanna get rid of a winged scapula that's got a genuine winged scapula issue and not a long thoracic nerve issue. That's probably the best way to do it. Hey, I'm Trev, SmashweRx, Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day.